Gift that's always appropriate for dad, I feel like, for Father's Day weekend here. We are going to see just a slight cool down over the next couple of days, but you probably won't notice those temperatures changing all that much. This morning we are waking up to patchy low clouds out there. Again, you can kind of see Salinas in the background here. We do have some pockets of clear skies. We're seeing some of those clear conditions around Santa Cruz County and also around Hollister into Santa Clara Valley, though we do have some hazy, foggy conditions around Hollister. I should say just outside of Hollister. We've also had a few fog reports just outside of Watsonville as well on Highway 1. So why the cooler temperatures? Well, again, slightly cooler. We have this trough of low pressure just to the north of us, and we're still going to be influenced by this ridge of high pressure. So we're kind of in between these two systems here. Now, a couple things throughout the afternoon. Being in between these two systems and this trough kind of digging a little bit lower toward us, that's going to increase our west northwesterly winds a bit this afternoon, even into tomorrow. We're also going to have some high clouds joining us a little bit later on this evening into tomorrow afternoon and through tomorrow, I should say, on Saturday. We'll still see some of those high clouds out there Sunday, but then they'll slowly start to clear through the afternoon. So we got a few things being in between these two systems here. We are going to see temperatures cooling down slightly today into tomorrow with this trough of low pressure, again, just to the north of us. But those temperatures, this is not going to be a significant cool down. That cool down only going to be about a degree or two over the next couple of days. Then on Sunday, it looked like we were going to cool down, continue to cool down. But look, ridge of high pressure builds back in because that trough actually moves off to the north a little bit. But you can see that moisture here. We're going to get more high clouds joining us on the day Monday, and that trough really starts to dig down into our area. Monday looking like the coolest day of the next 7 here, and this will actually pass through on Monday, and then by Tuesday we're actually going to have that ridge of high pressure building back in. By midweek next week we are looking at some toasty temperatures for some of those inland spots. At least that's how we're trending right now. So again, this morning we'll get rid of those low clouds from our valley locations as we head into the latter part of the morning, even clearing out on the north side of the bay, still keeping some of those lingering low clouds on the south and east side of the bay, all thanks to those northwesterly winds. Again, those winds will be picking up around lunchtime. And then as we head into this evening, high clouds will be joining us, still some patchy low clouds on the south and east side of the bay, starting to push into our interior valley. So again, through the overnight hours, we are going to have a mix of high and low clouds out there. That's what we're going to see tomorrow morning as well. The low clouds could become a little bit more widespread than what we are seeing this morning. So some of the clearer spots we're seeing this morning could actually see those low clouds tomorrow morning. Again, winds will pick up around lunchtime. They will become gusty, especially around the immediate coast and down along Big Sur there. Our valleys, of course, typical to see those types of winds through really the summer months here and then up and over the passes. But those winds will be more noticeable around the immediate coast throughout the afternoon, where we are going to see those occasional gusts anywhere between that 20 to 25 mile per hour range. Of course, for some of those inland spots, we could have occasional gusts around 30 to 35 mile per hour. But again, nothing too major. We're not going to have any wind alerts out there. Temperatures on the north side of the bay, because of that sunshine, you'll still be in those 70s, with mostly 70s in the Santa Cruz Mountains, low 80s for the San Lorenzo Valley, and mid 60s for Davenport under mostly sunny skies. North side of the bay, again, upper 60s to low 70s, but cooling down where those low clouds are going to be kind of lingering around Marina, with low 60s on the east side of the bay, 67 in Salinas, 77 in Hollister, low 80s for the Santa Clara Valley. Monterey Peninsula seasonable with lingering low clouds throughout the day today, low to mid 60s, and into the Salinas Valley, mostly 70s until you hit King City with those low 80s. Still, we'll see some 90s out there for those southern valleys, I should say. 70s though along the Big Sur coast, and low 70s as well for Carmel Valley.